All right, let's take it to the next step now. So now we're going to be writing the definite integral from 1 to 6 of 3 minus the square root of x dx, but we're going to use summation notation to do that. So we're going to build on what we did last time. So we have some graph. Now, I don't know what this graph looks like, but let's just say it's something like this again. All right, and now we're going from 1 to 6. All right, and how many rectangles are there going to be? Well, in the last example, they told us there were 30 rectangles. Here, they didn't tell us how many rectangles, but we can look at this value right up here, and we can say, oh, that's going to be the number of rectangles. So there are n number of rectangles here. All right, so this is going to be x naught, this is going to be x1, this is going to be x2, dot, 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 all the way to xk, and I'm doing this n times. N number of rectangles. All right, so let's first find the delta x. Now, this is going to be pretty generalized here. Delta x is going to be the distance on the x-axis, so in this case it's going to be 6 minus 1, divided by the number of rectangles. Well, the number of rectangles I have here is n number of rectangles. So this is going to be 5 over n. And as I look at my kth rectangle, here's my kth rectangle here. All right, we know again from last time, we know x sub 1, well, x naught is going to be 1, x sub 1 is going to be 1 plus 5 over n, x sub 2 is going to be 1 plus 2 times 5 over n, and so that means x sub k is going to be 1 plus k times 5 over n. Or I can write that as 1 plus 5k over n. All right, so that's going to be the height of this rectangle, f of 1 plus 5k over n. And we know the width of the rectangle is going to be 5 over n, and that's the height. So the area of my kth rectangle is going to be the height, so that's going to be f of 1 plus 5k over n times the width, which is 5 over n. Okay, so I got the area of the kth rectangle. Now, I can make this even more general because they gave me the function, right? The function is 3 minus the square root of x. So when I say f of 1 plus 5k over n, that means I'm going to put this 5k over n anywhere that I see an x. All right, so my summation is then going to be 3 minus the square root of 1 plus 5k over n times the width of the rectangle, which is 5 over n. And so that's what I'm going to put in for my answer right up here.